welcome to the Tiff podcast where I tell you guys some real life stories about some real life topics. Today is episode 79, and we are going to be talking about unfinished dreams, okay? And when I say, you guys, it really didn't take me that long to make a list of unfinished dreams. I'm learning about myself that I am not patient. And I very much so feel like this new generation where, hey, if you present me some popcorn blessings or if you say, hey, here's some money, you can have it now, thank you. I will take it. Thank you. So I have quite a few unfinished dreams that I have not been able to get completed, but time may tell. So we're just going to start from the bottom and work our way up. Number 4 is moving to Savannah / moving out of Athens. I, around the time of my last semester going into college, was looking to move. I've been born and raised in Athens and would love to leave. And that was my mindset. So I started putting in sending off my resume, putting in applications, going into my last semester. I wasn't even done yet, y'all. But I ended up getting a phone call from a company in Florida, and they were just like, hey, come down and interview. And I was just like, I haven't graduated yet. So they told me to call them when I graduated, let's see what we could do. I did nothing. But by the grace of God, I have been able to I've worked in graphic design now, 3 different jobs since 2012 in Athens. So God is like, girl, you ain't got to move. I'll bring the job to you. But just saying, y'all, I've dreamt about moving, but with children now and family close by, I have no clue how in the world I would do it if we were out of the state or 3-4 hours away. I have no clue how we would do it, but it was definitely a dream of mine. Definitely. Number 3 is learning web design. I had the honor of going to Piedmont College when it was still a college, which meant we had 3 to 4 people in our classes. Half of the time is what it felt like. It probably was a good 10, but it was very small classes. We didn't have that many people there, and it was just a nice environment. It is now turned into Piedmont University, which means they have tons of students now. But going into my last semester, they had offered web design, and that was the only class that I did not get to take as a graphic designer yet. So I was like, okay, yeah, let's take it. I took ceramics, I took painting, I took drawing, I took art history. I was an art major with a concentration of graphic design. Graphic design meaning I can do birthday invitations, graduations, invitations, banners, yard signs, t-shirts, logos, business cards. If it can be printed, I can do it. But I didn't learn web design. So going into my last semester, they offered the class, went to sign up for it. There were like 4 of us. And so they told all of us, hey, the only way they will keep the class is if we had like 10 people. We asked every friend, cousin, uncle, aunt, everybody, hey, please join this class, y'all. We did not get our 10. They cut the whole class, and I never got to do web design. I graduated in December of 2009, and it is now 2023. I have looked online to see what free stuff I could find, but again, my patience and just my mindset is just like, girl, we ain't been in a class in 2009. Why are we doing that? No, ma'am. So I have yet to learn web design. Number 2, I met one of Des's teachers. Destiny had a teacher in daycare, and I think this might have been when she was in the 2-year-old class. And she had a teacher who was in school, and she was going to school to be a life coach for, I think she said like ill children that were in the hospital and stuff. And I might be explaining that very incorrectly, but that's how I remembered it. And going from a conversation with her, I just said in my brain, I could be a life coach. I've had people come to me for advice throughout the years of my existence on this earth. I am sure that I could help somebody and push them with positivity, you know? Yeah, so then I started researching some stuff. I think a couple of things I researched, like you got to take some classes, you got to be certified. It was a lot of different things. And I then said, this doesn't seem as easy as I thought it was going to be. So I let that go. I did. I just let that go. Number one is starting my own business. And this can be in 2 different avenues. I have dreamt of having my own graphic design business, which I semi-do, because I do a lot of freelance work on the side beyond my full-time job. But I do a lot of freelance work where, I do invitations, wedding invitations, birthday, graduation, T-shirts, all kinds of stuff. But I've been told a couple of times, hey, you should literally open that as a business. And I can't get myself to do it. Just can't. But the main starting my own business that I've had dreamt of recently was having my own business that is similar to Chuck E. Cheese and Rush. If anybody knows, in Athens, we used to have quite a few different places where younger kids could actually have birthday parties, or just go somewhere for the weekend. And we don't have that now. You've got Rush. I think there's a couple of skating rinks maybe, and then you've got Chuck E. Cheese. That's it. And I know for me, with 2 toddlers, I would love to have somewhere else to take them for birthdays or whatever beyond, I don't want to say beyond, just within the Athens area, okay? Because family's here. So it's hard to have a birthday party for my children and be like, hey, we're finna go to Lawrenceville, we're finna go to Beaufort. A lot of people ain't trying to migrate to go nowhere. That's gas money, and that's going up, so no. But my dream was to start my own Chuck E. Cheese Rush type thing for kids. And I reached out to a friend / former classmate, and she has her own business, and she was telling me, and she was like, yeah, you just gotta be, not stepping out on faith, and you can't be fearful. And she was like, because there was a time where, we went months and we didn't have any customers or whatever. And I was just like, oh, girl, I don't. And I think mostly looking back at my list and mostly listening to myself as I record this, a lot of reasons why these are unfinished dreams is because of fear. I fear trying to start a business and then not have any customers. That's loss of money. That's close to rejection, which I do not like. Life coaching, I threw in the towel on that because it wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be, which nothing in life is easy. So that was me giving up. Same with web design. I could try to learn it, but the fear of feeling like I'm too old and I probably won't comprehend it is, yeah. And moving, oh, that's definitely fearful because I got 2 kids, honey, and it's so easy to get on the phone with them grandparents and be like, hey, I need one of y'all to get one kid or get this kid, or this kid is sick and the school's kicking them out and something, And I can't do that if we are hours away. So, yeah, I don't know, y'all. Maybe don't follow me. And don't be fearful if there is some dreams or goals that you guys have that you haven't finished, then maybe this is God's confirmation from me to you that maybe, hey, there's something that you guys could write out and maybe even start some planning to finish. Don't ask me about mine, okay? Yes. Don't ask me about mine. Bye.